are living in poverty.
And the large amount of population.
The people who are living in poverty, after having 12 or 13 children, they are getting free ration from the government.
Nowadays, who has a 13 or 14 children? Yeah?
They are
just a family member who has
A family member, not a child. In a joint family.
In a
okay, how they increase? They don't have if they don't produce a child.
In the slums, you will find
They believe that if we have more child, we can earn more money.
Yes. They use child as child labor.
Okay, my
Yes.
simple question is, don't take it personally.
Okay.
Have you going to outside the India? You visit any country?
No.
Huh? Where? Vietnam. Okay. You said that you also gave us an example of China. Okay. My friend also live in Hong Kong. There is there is a part of China, and she told me that there is a very good way. They don't support to increase a population. They have a very strict punishment if you have not follow the government rule. Okay. If someone who and they have a very मतलब उसको क्या बोलेंगे सर पास्ट से चलता आ रहा है मतलब
It is
जैसे कोई चीज past से
inherent.
चलते आ रही है
Inherent.
वो आज उस चीज को नहीं बढ़ाएंगे
Inherent.
inherent in a past something who inherent in but people don't follow that type of mentality or that type of things that they produce more than 2 kids or 5 kids or they doing some 10 kids. They have a very strict rule and regulation. If you have produced more than 2 child, so you have to facing a many type of problem in their country. Okay, and you have also mentioned that education or job or something. I
also want to add a single point in this. Earlier, you know why the population was increasing, because there were not that much facilities provided by government for preventing children's like vasectomy and tuberculosis. But nowadays, for people who can't afford that vasectomy and tuberculosis, government is providing in government hospitals for those who can't afford it. But still, there are some people who are making more
And too much population.
and you also said that the government.
She has to
पहले
speak.
जमाने में
Wait.
And too much population affects our financial condition also.
And can you let me tell something? Okay, in Japan, the population of old people are there. Okay, there is no population of youngsters. So Japan is offering international students. Okay, who are occupying the land there, as well as they are getting little contribution of their economy. So is it good for any country?
I also would like to add on this point.
Instead of giving the employment to the own people, they are giving another one.
You know, population is needed, but more population is not needed. In their country, old people are
हमको
there.
हमारे तो is good. If you have said that हमको हमारे 10 that's not good in our country.
Let's say if you are 10 earn for you, then how will you enjoy?
In Japan, it could be हम दो हमारे 10, but in India, it cannot be.
Yes.
They are actually facing
That's my
problems
point of
with
view.
the population.
That's why their population is increased, everything is destroyed. If population
You know, population
Yes.
is the need of country, and in Japan,
You
there are
don't
old
see
people
in
are more. That's
you
why
don't
they
see
are
our
getting
future.
young people.
Japan,
You live-
China,
you
not
live-
that point, but India is that point.
In US going to Las Vegas or US saw that this is your apartment and after some meters or 100 meter or 200 meters or yards there is a second apartment. In India this is your apartment and this is some who touch your wall also like this and this is the second apartment.
इसको कहते हैं contiguous. सटे
And
हुए.
right on that only, why not touch
इसको
my
कहते हैं
property and why not
contiguous.
take my property?
Yes,
People are having this
Contiguous.
because of
Continuous,
the
okay.
एकदम
And-
सटे हुए.
and, you build up 1 or 4, 1, 2, 3 and 3 floor. There is a separate family who lives there. Okay, so how you maintain the population like how you can say that everything is good if population
Have
is
you seen the
increased?
condition of streets? How the people live in the
Pupil,
streets?
pupil,
They are all
But beta, you have raised so many questions. So let them answer first.
But you saw
Because-
that in a footpath people.
Beta, a barrage of question is done. Now let them answer, otherwise they can't
I would
remember.
like to request all of them to repeat their question first.
That's what I said. Okay.
Let me answer another question. Let me question you another question. Have you heard that the crimes in India are increasing? It's because it's due to
Water bottle is there?
more population, because people are facing poverty and they can't afford food and something, so they have to do murders and etc., stealing, so that they can enjoy or sustain their life. It's also the reason of more population.
Okay, my question was there.
No, beta, no.
They have to answer first.
Beta, give them some
I
time.
am talking about
I was
India.
repeating that.
We are talking about overpopulation, not only in India. Okay?
In Brazil, there is less population as compared to India. Okay, let's say we compare the crime rate of Brazil as well as the crime rate of India, somehow you will find more.
In Brazil.
Yes.
I don't think so, brother.
You should see na. You can compare Colombia as well.
I don't think so. You have Google it. I don't think that India is Brazil is
More crime rate.
More
more
crime
crime
rate.
rate in India.
Mhm.
If you have particularly saw the case in crime rate or particularly, I don't think so in the world.
Yes.
Any country will compare in India. If you have saw,
You are living here, that's why you are thinking
Ma'am,
that.
but my friend
Your friend living in a-
traveling in the world and who lives many countries.
They are
so they will-
traveling at the cities where they metropolitan cities, okay, not the slum areas.
There are also slum areas.
There,
Yeah.
if someone coming from by a flight to come only in a metropolitan cities like Mumbai, Hyderabad or Bangalore, not to the Mathura. Okay.
So what I don't understand the question.
You are saying that in India the crime rate is not higher than the
Other countries.
less than the other countries, not the higher. Though most of countries, lots of countries, they have a crime rate more than the India.
Tell me country
In
name.
South Africa, lots of countries.
Yes,
Okay.
I will counter you. In
I-
South Africa, in most of the country, there is no democratic party. Here, there is a rebellion. If you talk about the Cuba and Ethiopia and Nigeria, here there is a military type of terrorist group. So there is no proper government here in the south, in the entire Africa region. There is around 42 countries and almost 30 to 35 countries.
I have a question for you, ma'am.
This is the reason for the crime rate in the Africa.
US government have allow you have take a gun or a pistol or a normal not a AK-47 like gun. US government allow some pistol or something that you have received in your house. Do you think if India government have allow this type of things that you have purchased any type of pistol for self defense? So crime rate or crime rate is decrease or increase? That's my question.
Obvious increase.
That's
Depend on the mentality.
Mentality,
Actually,
yeah.
mentality of the US people and mentality of the Indian people is totally different.
Okay, that's the population point also, sir.
Why?
So if that's your mentality, na? If that you have
From where?
population change
I have a
and
question.
people.
Mentality comes from where?
But first of all, let me answer that I have
So
also
atmosphere,
searched on
good
Google.
atmosphere.
एक time पे एक बोलो यार.
I have also searched on Google that Brazil has more crime rate than India. But have you seen the reason behind it? That drug trade. Drug trade is the reason.
Yes.
And in India, more population is the reason. Poverty, भुखमरी जो भी है, it is also
भुखमरी को
the
कहते हैं
reason.
starvation.
It doesn't mean that poverty is not the factor for increasing crime rates. You can't say
But
this.
here we talk about
No,
Basically,
Brazil
we have knowledge about India, so
Brazil
we talk
people
about
have
it.
the crime rate. I compared that, and I got to know that Brazil has more crime rate as compared
We
to
should
India.
take the
I
context of
talked
India.
about the crime rates in India due to poverty, and there are many reasons also. Like if we talk about juvenile crime, it's due to also parental advice is not that much, and due to
Lack of
movies,
morality.
social media is also affecting, like movie like Animal. But there is also the population is also one of those reasons.
But don't you think that there is not strict enforcement of the laws on Indian that we are doing more crime?
So don't you think that government is not enforcing that strict level of rules over
What you
those
are
who are
trying to
doing
say
crime?
is population is
Still
increased, crime
they are
is increased.
crime.
Because
Still they are
of
doing
that they
crime. Because of poverty
You
and
know, basically,
and
this is you are
majority-
excuse me. I have
You are fighting for what? If population increase or will crime increase, you are fighting for
He is
what?
fighting for that.
Please,
I am
please,
saying
please
that-
correct. If population increase, crime will increase. If person will not get food, definitely he choose to do crime. He choose to steal anything.
But
Population leads to unemployment. That unemployment
Who
leads to
becomes
poverty,
thief?
and poverty leads to crime. This is basically a
And
chain.
who becomes those who have no job?
Those who
Correct.
don't, those who cannot
have
fulfill their
you ever
their
seen
needs.
any murderer or any those